It's been a long time since I've done one of these types of readings. What does this person think of you? How do they view you? Normally, I sit down and I know that it's going to be about explaining a story, if you will. Finding out what they feel about you and etc. is involved in that story, but it's not the center focus. So long story short, the fact that I'm sitting here and I know this whole reading is about how do they view you? What do they think of you? How's it going? It's a new connection. It's something you saw. Let's put it this way. You felt it coming, but you didn't see it. This connection already definitely brings a lot of value. You're very positive with each other. And it doesn't mean everything always has to be picture perfect. But both of you are attracted to each other from the inside out. This person deeply desires seeing you in person if you haven't already. This is either the energy of every time you're in front of each other, they are in awe of your presence. The way you look, you glow. You're very much their type, if you will. It doesn't even mean that they ever had a specific type. But they're like, man, if I ever had a type, yeah, that's you. And it is about your looks, but it's more than that. It's your aura, it's your presence, it's the way you talk, it's the way you care. It's not just your looks. That's a definite factor. This person is very much taking this control, but they already see a future with you. This individual is very much playing it cool with you, as you both should. This is the beginning part, but it's okay to know you feel these things. It's more than okay to know you feel these things. It's just about letting it flow organically and still build and make sure it's not just butterflies and fireworks making this happen. They will stare at your photos. They stay a pause. When you post a video or a picture of yourself, etc., they are like, whatever I'm doing, I'm pausing and I'm watching. I am looking. This individual definitely is connected to you through social media. There's a chance you could have met through social media or reconnected through social media. These are collective takes or resonates. But whenever you want me to say it this way, whenever you promote yourself, meaning talking about what great things are happening in your life, sharing your happiness with the world, etc., they are a cheerleader. This person, they understand the responsibility you have. They understand the responsibilities they have. They don't allow love to cloud their willpower. This person, they look at you every day. Like, they look at your pictures daily. They love your eyes. I see them like taking their phone and zooming in on your eyes. They truly feel that you are this perfect blend of old school and new school. You're very caring. You know if you're the masculine or the feminine here. But either way, there's this sense of, like, when it comes to care and nurture and showing up, you got old school views with that. But the way about how life can be and accepting people for who they are, being progressive in those aspects, you're new school. You're very independent and you thrive on open communication. People can tell you love selflessly. People can tell you are this unconditional person. So this person's also gotten, in a sense, like, there could be some close people connected to them that they've being like, hey, I'm talking to this person, look at them, what do you think, blah blah blah. And not that it's the most important thing in the world, because it's not, but their people agree with them about you. They're like, yo, this is dope, this person's cool, yeah, they're fine, yeah, they also got a good personality, I get good vibes, let it continue to form. And I just said it that way because it's not important to be accepted by others, but damn, is it fucking cool and awesome and icing on the cake, if you will, when it happens. This person and you are going to be able to indulge in a whole other cuisine, if you will. This is talking about your intimacy life. PG-13, you gotta do it. But it looks like both of you have a lot of sexual desires, pleasures, etc., that are going to coagulate very well together. In due timing, your niches, your kinks, your etc. are going to flow through, and it's going to be vice versa, reciprocated. So this person thinks about you intimately. It's not just one thing. They feel themselves having to pause at some times with the thoughts they have of you. They hope that you don't end up walking away. This person, they're battling anxiety, and it's because how much they already like you. I don't sense this person being the one who would ghost. I don't sense this person being the one who lets fear stop them from taking the leap of faith, from diving down this path. This person also loves your humor. This person also loves your ability to defend. They hope that the time you see each other doesn't get cut down. It expands as your relationship or your dynamic grows. The download I'm receiving with that is spirits telling me the one in this situation with your guys' dynamic that would be the one to pop in and out and go with me here, because you know yourself, it would be you. This is not the type of person, like, they're very honest, open. If there was something that made them wary or want to separate, etc., it would be so known. This is not a ghosting type of person. And I'm not saying you are a ghosting type of person. What they're saying is that if there, in this dynamic, if there was anybody who would just drop the other, it feels almost, this is the only word that is coming out of my brain, etc. It's like impossible. Like, this person's like, it's impossible for me to want to drop you out of my life. I feel like it's almost been impossible that I've been aligned with you. This individual is not holding you on a pedestal, but you check off all their boxes. This is a manifestation. Spirit's saying to get ready. This is because of the butterfly effect. This individual and your connection will expand, and for a lot of you here, that means that there will be other people from your past who will come to surface. Their souls feeling that you have moved on and being like, I got I have to, like the fire being lit under their ass spiritually. I have to reach out. They won't know why. It's an impulse. It's finally the lights going off, and you're going to have, in that time frame, cut down a lot of distractions, things that don't serve, and you're going to see through. You're going to see through them. These are collective takes what resonates, but a lot of you here, you've gained so much knowledge, and there's certain people in the past who you, in one time of your life, you would have dropped everything to be with them. Now, you won't. You're going to see the way that this person treats you, already treats you from the very beginning. And after you guys go through some roller coaster bumps and you prove that you're roller coaster buddies, it's going to burst the bubble on how much benefit of the doubt you gave others of the past. You and this person are going to make a lot of memories together. A lot of fun. Something I have to talk about, though, is definitely being aware that there will be moments, there will be things that feel triggering, but it's activation. So there could be a clashing, not even a clashing, but you may be more of an introverted person and they may be more extroverted. With the partying, both of you are going to find a way to intertwine into each other's social events or life and etc. And it's okay that you're both, it's more than okay that you're both interested in getting to know others in a different way. I'm getting this download as I'm talking to you right now. There's going to be aspects of this person who remind you of people of the past. So let's say this. This is the only thing that keeps coming to my mind. Let's say you're a person that doesn't drink, okay? And you have this individual that in this reading, it's going great. And they may be a person that likes to drink a little bit. With moderation, hey, that's fine, right? They're a grown adult. With moderation, have fun. Okay, but you could have had an ex in the past who was an alcoholic. You could have had somebody and you decided, you know what, who I'm with next, they can't even be somebody that drinks a sip of beer and etc. This person connected to you, and this is just a representation, but for a lot of you this is like exactly something. Just because they take a sip of beer, because they like a glass of wine, does not mean they're your ex. Does not mean that they're the same energy as a parent you had growing up or etc. It's going to be activation, okay? What they're stating for the example of the reading is, don't see, as you guys continue to get to know each other, that those little things are these humongous red flags. Okay, if this person was a crazy partier or an alcoholic or something, you would have noticed it by now. You would have, your spirit guides, everything, your intuition would have definitely made you separate or etc. You wouldn't have gotten to this part. What they're telling me is you are entering phases now of that, hey, we're learning about each other. And we're going to go from just, whoa, being on that roller coaster to now we got some things that we're going through. But it's not destruction. And Spirit's telling you not to run away. That's what they're saying, that if there's anybody that would ghost in this situation, it would be you. You don't ghost, they won't ghost. You understand how to have these conversations, to let the ebb and the flow of emotions grow, expand each other's awareness. This is This is continuing to flourish. Neither of you want another heartbreak. Nobody wants a heartbreak, right? But what I'm saying is that neither of you are like wanting to super rush fast into something, but also not wanting to just play it completely cool all the time. They're willing to be vulnerable with you, and that speaks volumes. This person sees you as everything they've desired. You've grounded yourself. You've made some big, pivotal, healthy lifestyle choices that can go to the way you eat, exercise, mental process, people you're hanging out with. I mean, you've just like you have evolved so farther than you honestly can truly fathom in this moment. The timeline you were in, you timeline jumped this week again. You have a lot of found family that's coming forth. You have a lot of options, and that means more than love. It could be love for some of you, but more. So Spirit, basically what they're stating is this person, don't put all of your eggs in one basket, but they're definitely somebody to let grow, expand, and in a sense coddle them in your egg basket. So as you two continue to play it cool, there's an underlining tone of seduction that's going to prevail this forward. The defenses are very much dwindled down. And I see that the next time you're in front of each other, if you will, it's going to end up at somebody's home. PG-13. You know, we got to do it here. So they're, as we speak, leaving this reading, they're definitely right now thinking about having an intimate night with you. And very, very much enjoying. So, alrighty. That's what I got for y'all today. We're going to talk about the apprenticeship program. So, I have a divination apprenticeship program where I dive into far more than just divination tools. Spiritual alchemy, manifestation techniques, going into understanding the divine counterpart journey, inner teenager / inner child work, so much more. Mediumship, etc. Everything I could possibly teach you. And to have full access to this noggin, to this brain, and this eye. It's my apprenticeship program. If you go to my website, offprintmint.com, which is linked in all my social media platforms, and you go to the services tab and you scroll all the way down, you're going to see the details about the Divination Apprenticeship Program. Every single potential apprentice goes through an interview process. This interview process is a one-on-one video chat with yours truly for 30 minutes. This needs to be serious inquiries only. I am giving a deep amount of myself in exchange for you too as well. So this is an energy exchange. That's a big thing. The number one step to being able to be accepted as one of my apprentices is truly understanding energy exchange. I am welcoming every single person that is a serious inquiry to reach out to me. This program is always evolving. And you connect with more than just me. You connect to my other apprentices, my tarot teaching students, and so many other people part of your collective. This is a family. This is a team. So, if you're interested in learning more and signing up for an interview, go to my website, offprintmint.com. You'll see where it says to book a reading. When you click on that, it's the same exact deal. Even though it says book a reading, it's going to be you put your name in, your email, brief description, etc. of why you're reaching out to me, and there you put why you want to be an apprentice. You click that submit button, and then we go from there. Any questions? Don't hesitate to give me a message or an email at contact@offprintment.com. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.